So I remember first getting the Aspire Institute, and I was pretty nervous. I was talking to Kashief the day before the meet, and I was like, yeah, we should just run through some exchanges, and they were great. They were seamless, everything went smooth. So that definitely felt a lot better going into the race.
Yeah.
So the first 3 to 4 laps, everyone was just in that front pack. That last little bit of that 4th lap, we all started to move. And I remember giving it everything I had.
I'm in my relay spot waiting to get the baton, and I watch Irwin and Kashief, fight.
Irwin was coming in with the baton. Just as I was about to take the baton, someone stumbled upon him, and we actually missed our first handoff.
And I remember thinking in that moment, just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe after all of the work we just did, how that was the thing that got messed up. But then I saw Kashief get going, and he was halfway around the track, and I was like, okay, there we go.
My main goal was just to close the gap as much as possible.
I get the baton, and I just go. I heard somebody say, you're in 7th, or you're in 6th. And I just thought to myself, if I put our relay in a placing position, I know John's gonna do something spectacular. Let me get the baton to John, and everything's gonna be history.
So I got the baton a little far back from the lead pack, but I had a guy from Michigan State to kind of chase. I knew he was gonna eventually get back to the lead pack, and he might be able to drag me along with him.
Little by little, bit by bit, he closed the gap.
Saw him get all the way up from 6th to 3rd.
I watched him almost like a surgeon pick apart the field. He did his thing.
So as soon as I got to the front of the pack, people were starting to make moves. I think I was sitting in 4th or 5th with 150 meters to go, and I was able to find another gear.
He was about 5 or so meters behind the Minnesota guy who was in 3rd. And I remember seeing him at the last 50 or so meters, him just turning on the jets and getting this Minnesota guy.
Getting to 100 meters to go and having that medal in sight, I really think it was just thinking about it the whole week leading up and how much I wanted to do this for the team.
Being a part of that race, it made me believe no matter how long that you are out of something, you can always come back.
All the other teams had all these all-American athletes in different legs of the race. Me, Phil, and Kashief had never made nationals, never been all-American, and John had. We would expect John to have like an amazing race, but all the rest of us were just going out there after a long season, just giving it all we had.
We poured our hearts out to the track that day, and I'll be telling my grandkids about this story someday.